They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Pistol here for Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bears first down. Handoff here, up the middle. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. In motion comes Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He's going to keep it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First down and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Ho-ho! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Reload, go.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown pass.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set, and fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. In motion comes Andrews. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Second down and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Herbert. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Bears. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He has Hyatt complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here comes 3rd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
No street.
Williams in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Caps. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Caps will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing again, Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This a yard short. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs.
Ready? Set. Warrior 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
The Bears have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Now Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
That is brought in. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. An even 100 yards. It is a touchdown. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
This fielded at about the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. It's a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion comes Andrews. Uh-oh. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On play action now. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he score! A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So we are through. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Caps are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That is hard. And he will take this one in. 89 yards for the touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Caps will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and The ball falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now Herbert again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Now, how about this? It's a fake. He keeps it himself, and he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the set. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
2nd and a yard.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Check out.
Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown Caps. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Home to right. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Home to right.
Now it's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
12. 5-9. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
21.
Herbert to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
A handoff to Pacheco. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down. Now a give to Pacheco, running right, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They'll run with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home.